I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to wait and see. It's coming up soon.
This isn't going to end well for you, Blake. Sorry. Parties and courts meeting for the first time in court today. It was about a 90-minute hearing.
In a world where sometimes people judge you before they give you a chance.
90 minutes? That's all it took for Justin Baldoni to score his first big W in court against Blake Lively. And dear, that was more than enough to have Blake and her whole legal squad shook. Now, was this the final verdict? Nope, but let's just say, the way this is unfolding, Blake might want to start sweating. If you've been snoozing on this drama, let me catch you up real quick. Blake slapped Justin with a jaw-dropping $250 million lawsuit, claiming civil harassment. But Justin? Oh, he wasn't about to sit there and take that hit. He came back swinging with a $400 million countersuit, accusing Blake of extortion and defamation.
Actor director Justin Baldoni is now suing his former co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, seeking more than $400 million in damages, accusing them of defamation and extortion.
They finally stepped into that courtroom. And woo, this is about to be one of the messiest Hollywood legal showdowns we've seen in a minute. The second that judge hit the bench, Justin's lawyer, Brian Friedman, stormed in like he was about to shut it all down. And he was ready for battle. You could see the fire in his eyes. Meanwhile, Blake's legal team, oh, they were shaken. You could tell they weren't expecting that level of heat. But let's be real, who could be? This is the same man who got up in front of everybody and swore he was gonna sue Blake straight into the ground.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan.
The way Brian was handling business in that courtroom, oh, he meant every single word he said. He wasn't just talking, he was applying pressure. Blake's lawyers were so rattled they got desperate and tried to slap him with a gag order, thinking they could silence him. But the judge shut that down real quick. Not today, baby. Not on this judge's watch.
The judge chose to not impose the gag order on Justin Baldoni's attorney Brian Friedman today, but did threaten to move up the trial if the media press war continued.
The judge was not here for the nonsense. Blake's team tried it, but the judge shut them all the way down, reminding them that they had been running their mouths in the media just as much. So trying to muzzle Friedman? Yeah, that wasn't gonna fly. And just like that, Justin's squad scored their first win of the day, but it only went downhill from there for Blake. Her legal team wasn't done embarrassing themselves yet. Nope, they kept the pity party going, whining about how Friedman was too talkative, claiming his constant interviews and media stunts were making it so hard for them to keep up. Phew, the struggle.
Blake Lively's lawyer does not like Brian Friedman and says he's being way too chatty about this case to the public, giving them little wiggle room to respond in the court of the public opinion.
It was a mess. Every time they tried to clap back at him, he was already 10 steps ahead, dropping bomb after bomb, leaving them looking lost and struggling to catch up. And the judge? Oh, he wasn't fazed at all. He shut that weak argument right down and let Friedman keep spilling all the tea, no interruptions. Another big fat L for Blake. But the real drama popped off when Blake's team noticed that Justin Baldoni wasn't just fighting in the courtroom. He was out here taking the whole case to the streets, aka the internet. When Blake's lawyers found out Justin had set up an entire website just to air everything out, videos, receipts, lawsuit papers, and all, they lost it.
Baldoni's team launched a new website over the weekend, featuring an amended legal complaint and a 168-page timeline of events, including newly released text messages allegedly sent between the embattled stars of It Ends With Us, as well as Lively's husband, actor Ryan Reynolds. One alleged text from Reynolds to Baldoni expresses his excitement about It Ends With Us, writing, "This is gonna be incredible. I happen to adore you, Justin."
Blake's team was big mad, screaming that this was all types of improper, but girl, Friedman wasn't letting that fly at all. He spun the block real quick and hit him with the real receipts, reminding everybody that Blake Lively was the one who ran to the media first. Sis went straight to the New York Times to put her allegations on blast. And to get this, she only gave Justin 12 hours to respond before they hit publish. 12. And by the time he could even breathe, the damage was already done. His name dragged all up and down the internet.
The lawyer also ran the website that was put out this weekend, saying Blake's lawyer also complained about Justin Baldoni's new website dedicated to the case, telling the judge they think this is improper. Brian Friedman, his lawyer, defended this, saying that Blake's team is doing the same thing, citing the New York Times article where Blake first made her sexual harassment claims against Justin. He says the paper only gave Justin 12 hours of notice.
Oh, so Blake can run to the media and spill her tea, but Justin gotta stay quiet? Nah, Friedman wasn't letting that slide, and once again, the judge was right there backing him up. But whew, then came the knockout of the day. Blake's legal team was practically begging the judge to let her handpick who would grill her during the deposition, clearly trying to dodge Friedman. But the judge? Oh, he shut that down real quick. Blake doesn't get to pick and choose who's coming for her.
Counsel for Miss Lively has made it clear that Miss Lively does not want Mr. Friedman to be the attorney who takes her deposition. We are unaware of any situation that would warrant the deposed party to have a choice in which attorney takes her deposition. Parties to litigation simply do not have the right to decide which of the other opponent's attorneys may or may not take their deposition or perform any other aspects of the opposing party's case. And essentially, the judge agreed and told her lawyer that she does not get to choose who deposes her.
And dear, that right there, that hit Blake's team like a brick. You could see the frustration all over their faces, because let's be real, they know what's up. Friedman ain't just some regular lawyer. He's a straight-up shark. And Blake, she's shook. Now, for those who don't know, a deposition is where you sit down under oath and answer every question thrown at you. No sugarcoating, no dodging, and definitely no rewriting history. And judging by how hard Blake's squad is working to keep her out of that hot seat, it's crystal clear she is not ready to face Friedman head-on. Now let's break it all the way down. If Blake Lively really stands by what she's saying, why is she running from this? Why is she treating Friedman like he's the Grim Reaper? If she's got the truth on her side, wouldn't she want to get in that room, tell her story, and let the facts back her up? But nah. Instead, her legal team is out here throwing every excuse in the book just to keep Friedman away. What does that tell you?
Listen to me, Blake Lively. Tap out, call uncle right now. Please take my advice. I don't feel like I am like Octagon side UFC fight and you're like, oh my gosh, is this guy's neck gonna get snapped? Please just tap out, be done with this. Ref, please call Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds out. Just call this out. Because I'm telling you, they are not going to win this.
The judge wasn't having it and shot down their request. Another win for Justin. By the time that hearing wrapped up, it was obvious who came out on top. Justin and his crew had their hands raised in victory after every single argument, while Blake's team got hit with loss after loss.
We're going to move as quickly as we possibly can and prove our innocence in a world where sometimes people judge you before they give you a chance.
Oh, the judge wasn't playing. Both lawsuits are now won, so ain't nobody got time for a long, dragged-out legal circus. This right here is about to be a showdown for the books. And mark your calendars, because the trial is locked in for March 2026 unless they settle first. But let's keep it all the way real. If this hits the courtroom, Blake is in trouble. And don't get it twisted, this ain't just a legal battle, it's a whole PR war. Blake's once flawless rep, it's looking real shaky. Fans are split, some still riding for her, but others, they're giving her the serious side-eye. Meanwhile, Justin is out here stacking receipts like he's about to drop the ultimate clapback. That website alone proves he's not letting this slide. And honestly, that's some next-level strategy. Blake tried to use the media to drag him, and now he's flipping the script, using the internet to fire right back. So, real talk, should Blake just swallow that pride and apologize before she sinks herself even deeper? Because at this rate, it's not looking good for her. If Blake doesn't find a way to wiggle out of this mess, she might be looking at a $400 million bill with Justin Baldoni's name on it. And let's talk about Ryan Reynolds. Where is he in all this? Because if his wife takes this L, it's gonna hit both of them hard. Matter of fact, $400 million is more than their whole net worth combined. Maybe it's time for Blake to humble herself real quick before that courtroom mops the floor with her. Because let's be real, losing this case, that's $400 million gone forever. Ain't no comeback from that. And even with all of Ryan's coins, this kind of financial smackdown would change everything. And let's not even get into how this could wreck her career. If she loses, it's not just about the money, her credibility, her reputation, and any shot at being taken seriously in Hollywood, poof, gone. Now don't get it twisted. Hollywood loves a juicy scandal, but it loves a winner even more. And right now, Justin's the one with the upper hand. One thing's for sure, this legal war is far from over. Buckle up. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it. If you're feeling the vibe, hit that like button. And if you're new to the fam, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop the latest and greatest. Thanks for tuning in.